Good evening, brothers and sisters. And I remember when we were still studying theology, one of the comprehensive exams asked of us is this: is Christianity an ideology like other ideologies? Democracy, for example, or socialism. And I remember my answer was, no, it's not an ideology because we do not embrace ideas. We do not adore ideas. We do not worship ideas. That makes one an ideology. But we adore, we worship the person in God. That's why it is not an ideology, because we worship, we adore the three persons in one God. Persons, living, active, breathing. And I think this is the very reason why in today's gospel, Jesus was explaining, I did not come to abolish the law or the prophets. I do not want to end the law, to terminate the law. I am not killing, or as it were, trampling upon what our ancestors have observed. No, I am not disrespecting, I am not disobeying the law. I, as a person and God, came to fulfill the law. In other words, in Jesus, we experience the fullness of humanity, of the living God. And that is why he proceeded further explaining the spirit of the law, that just as the law came from the living God, so literally saying to us that the law is life-giving because it came from the living God. Inasmuch as I am living, I give life to others. And I think this is very important. The reason why we are living, we are alive, there is life in us, is not that we might only live for ourselves, that in our living, like God, the living God, He gave life, so in our living persons, we may also give life to others. And I think this is very important reminder to all of us. Every time we breathe, let us remind ourselves that we are here to give life for others, to manifest in others that there is a spirit in us working in order that we may be sources of encouragement to others. That is why in the first reading of today, St. Paul in his second letter to the Corinthians was talking about that connection of the human person to the covenant is precisely because of the Spirit of God living in us. That Spirit that gives life is that which makes us connected to this God. And that which we receive as a Spirit every time we breathe is a reminder of us that we are here and our vocation is to give life to others, not to end the law, the prophets, to disrespect the ancestors, but that we may respect and recognize that the fulfillment of the law and the prophet is a life that is well lived, that is a source of encouragement for others. Today, Wednesday, as we continue our devotion to Our Lady of Perpetual Help, the Mother, that was an instrument of giving life to all of us, may we also recognize that call, that wherever we are, whatever we do, we may become instruments of life, reminding others that our life will never be wasted by giving sources of encouragement and inspiration for others. Amen.